Today on Divas Can Cook, we are taking a whole lot of blueberries and making the ultimate blueberry coffee cake. We're going to finish it off with a vanilla glaze and oh honey hush, this is hands down y'all one of my favorite coffee cakes ever, and this is why I put it in my cookbook because it is so good and it disappears so fast. Y'all ready? Let's go. Okay, we're going to start by making our streusel topping. So I'm going to add some flour into my bowl here. I'm going to throw in a little bit of granulated sugar. Then I'm going to add in some brown sugar. Dump that. I'm using light brown sugar. And then I'm going to add in a little bit of cinnamon. Okay, this is like a cinnamon streusel topping. So go ahead and just mix this all up until it is combined. That looks perfect, just like that. We're going to add in some softened butter. Okay, now just go ahead and just mash this around. And eventually, it's going to start looking like really, really large crumbs. Okay, that's what you want. That's when you're done, when it's looking like this right here. Yes, that is perfect. So we're going to move along to making our cake part. All right, so to make this cake, I'm going to add in some flour into a large bowl. Dump that flour in. Okay, next I'm going to add in a little bit of baking powder and salt. All right, and then we're going to add in some granulated sugar. And next, just go ahead and just whisk this all around. Get all of these dry ingredients combined. You can sift it if you want to, but I don't do all of that. Okay, now I'm going to add in my butter. Dump that butter in there. And now get yourself a little pastry cutter and just kind of cut that butter into those dry ingredients. And that is my cue to add in my whole milk. So dump that whole milk in there. I'm also going to add in a little bit of buttermilk. Yes, gotta have it, gotta have it. And I'm going to add in a beaten egg, a slightly beaten egg. And then finally, I'm going to add in my vanilla extract. Okay, and that is it. That is everything that's going to go into this batter. And this batter, y'all, it's going to be so thick, like super, super thick. So don't think you done something wrong, okay? You haven't done anything wrong. That's how it should look, nice and thick. Don't overwork it because it's kind of like a quick bread, you know. The more you stir it, it's going to get tough, and you don't want that. Okay, so now for our fresh blueberries, a whole bunch of them things, dump them right into that bowl and very gently, very carefully go ahead and mix those blueberries in there. You want to go very careful because you don't want to break these blueberries open or it's going to turn your batter like a gray color. It's ugly, so try to be very gentle, all right? Okay, so I've greased and floured my pan, so I'm just going to dump this batter right into this pan. You see how thick it is? Man, this is some thick batter, like it's so thick. But the texture is going to be the bomb diggity. You're going to love this texture. Okay, spread it out into a nice even layer, just like this. And then we're going to sprinkle on all of that streusel topping. And that streusel topping, oh my God, it's my favorite part. It's so crunchy and just... it's the best. Love it, love it, love it. So don't skip this part now. Don't skip it. Okay, so once you have that streusel all sprinkled on top, just like this, get all them little areas, honey. Don't leave nothing bald headed. Get everything covered up. We're going to bake this at 375 for about 55 to 60 minutes. And when it comes out of the oven, oh, where's she at? Let me see it. Oh, she's so pretty. Look how rustic it looks. I love the rusticness of this. And this is like eating a big old blueberry muffin. It really is. Okay, so while this cake is still hot, I want to make my glaze. So I got some powdered sugar in a bowl. Going to add in some milk and stir. A little bit of vanilla extract. Go ahead and stir that in there. Comes together so quick, so quick. A nice generous pinch of salt to kind of break up that sweetness. And now this glaze is done when it's nice and silky like that. Yep, it's done. For the final step, this glaze just ties everything all together. It's going to harden up over this streusel and just be, yeah, it's going to be good. I'm so excited about this glaze. Brush it on, spoon it on. Make sure you get everything covered up. And then we're just going to let it sit and let that glaze harden up. And then you can go ahead and just cut into it. You can serve this with coffee. I love this coffee cake with some coffee or some tea. It's so good. But the texture, y'all, the texture is so amazing. Love, love, love this texture. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave me a comment, and check out my other videos. Later.